Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here with another round of thrilling, non-stop Stubbs McKenzie action as we continue our shuffle mode play of Shadowrun Dragonfall, the director's cut. Of course, if Stubbs' last adventure in the Crucible was any indicator, thrills and adventure are the one thing that is decidedly not on the menu. Instead, it's going to be a column A selection of walking and fetch quests paired with a column B selection of terrible voice acting and the world's most undigestible bolus of boring backstory and exposition since Kill Bill Volume 1. And if you saw that, you know precisely what I'm talking about. On the plus side, though, since crazy-ass Amsel was stupid enough to hand Stubbs McKenzie his entire life savings, the immediate future should be more exciting, at least, because Stubbs is either going to blow the whole wad on a semi-tractor trailer full of Bud Light, or take it down the rabbit hole to barter information from one of Crazy Ass's contacts named Alice. And don't ask me if the rabbit hole bit is a reference to Lewis Carroll or The Matrix, because honestly, I don't know. Hell, it might be both. I mean, so far, Dragonfall, the director's cut's only method of plot development, seems to be stapling the story to its fist and punching the audience in the face with words until they lose consciousness. Which is kind of the source of my confusion, because while the scenario feels more like Lewis Carroll, the delivery is pure Wachowski brothers. Of course, I suppose, in the end of things, given Stubbs' preferred method of problem solving, perhaps the face punching is entirely appropriate. So you know what? Let's just table all of this for now and get to work. I actually don't even remember what our mission is. Oh, go barter information, right? Stubbs apparently is running off to grab a beer while we look at the mission items and objectives here. Take the U-Bahn to meet Alice, discuss my findings with Amsel. I'm pretty sure I already did that. Did I not? I mean, I guess we can talk to him again. Oh, for the love of God. They're gonna make me talk to him again. Fine. No, wait. Clearly, I have already done that. Good. Well, let's get the hell out of here, then. I've had enough of our squat. I don't give a shit at all about any of the rest of this. I don't want to talk to any of my team members. This dog just won't stop following me. I'm wondering if maybe I should get him some treats or something. He's on me like the fleas on his coat. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, you're like a tick. You just won't go away. Do I need to get a match and burn you out? Is that what I need to do? Also, we are not supposed to go to that autobahn. We have multiple competing quest indicators. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one of these we take. Apparently it must not. Alright then. So let's go down to the old Moritz plots here. Delightful, so I guess we'll hop on the train. This dog, I'm pretty sure they don't let dogs on the subway. I mean, is this Dante a service animal of some variety? Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way he's actually getting on that train. You know what? If any transit cops or any other authorities sort of accost us, that's what we're going to claim. Dante is a service animal, so everybody be on board with that. Remember, keep the story straight. The only active console in this derelict span of U-Bahn platform is an old video arcade machine. The CRT monitor set in the machine's cabinet glows invitingly. Cheerful, pixelated graphics swirl and dance on the screen. Well, I guess we'll investigate. At the base of the controller panel, you find a cleverly hidden input port. The port is shrouded in black plastic, and it appears to be the approximate shape of a typical cred stick. Well, I didn't get to spend it on beer, but I still feel that I have completely squandered Amsel's entire life fortune. Internal motors grip the cred stick and pull it to the machine. It disappears into the port, and the screen goes black. Moments later, a video image fills the screen. The picture is dark and grainy, a far cry from the bright, colorful sprites that previously inhabited the display. On the screen is a dimly lit office. The place looks like it was pulled straight from an old detective movie, from the Venetian blinds on the windows to the great swaths of shadow that paint the walls black. That's right, because Shadowrun Dragonfall will steal from every genre, not content to stay within its own cyberpunk. It's got to go for a little Sam Spade action as well. Center stage, sitting behind a large mahogany desk, is the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal gray suit. I gotta say, I do have a kind of affinity for women wearing men's suits. That turns my crank. The tip of a cigarette glows cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward into the light, and you catch your first glimpse of Alice. Her face is all hard planes and sculpted angles. Well, her portrait begs to fucking differ. She doesn't really have a lot of hard angles or a sharp plane anywhere. High cheekbones and almond eyes. Well, I'll give you that much. You got that part at least right. Her lips are painted a frigid blue, clearly, and the look in her eyes is even colder. A head of lustrous black hair is interspersed with flowing streams of cayenne light. Well, they got that part. Alice exhales a plume of smoke and tips her cigarette into a nearby ashtray. She fixes her eyes on you and her lips curl into a humorless smile.
We're on your dime, friend. Tell me what you're looking for.
We need to find Vauclair, if you could do that. She raises an eyebrow.
The Dragon Slayer? Interesting. He's been missing for a long time.
Yeah. Do you know where I can find him or what?
She looks you in the eye and the smile disappears. Her voice is all business. If he's out there somewhere, I'll find him for you. He could be living under an assumed name in California Free State, and I'll still track him down. And if he's not alive, I'll tell you where you can find his corpse.
Well, I guess she's at least good at her job. Curiouser and curiouser, Amsel knows someone who is competent. I have to say, I'm shocked. Let's talk about the job, then, Alice. Alice steeples her fingers.
All right, here's how this is going to work. When you give me the go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information for you. Once I've finished, you're going to bring me a cred stick encoded with an encryption key that I'll provide you. That cred stick will have 50,000 Nuyen on it. When I get my cred stick, you get your information. This is the deal. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I feel price gouged. Alice smiles at you sweetly.
I wasn't aware that there was a difference between the two.
Haha, very droll, Alice. Very droll indeed. Wordplay was kind of a Lewis Carroll thing, so we gotta give it to Alice.
In all seriousness, I'm charging you what the job is worth. Do you know how much work it takes to find a digital ghost? There's going to be wet work, breaking into government archives. Hell, I might even have to commission an expedition into the SOCs. This is a serious undertaking, friend. Now, do we have a deal or don't we?
Yeah, whatever. I have literally no choice in this situation because Harebrained Schemes wants me to not have a choice. So, railroad plot is a railroad, which is good because we're in a train station.
Okay, but remember, you say go and I go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me at my fee. No turning back, no refunds. Are we square on this?
Yeah, well, I hate to break it to you, Alice, but Stubbs McKenzie has never fucking encountered a deal that he couldn't find a way to crawfist and then punch his way out of. So I'm going to agree to pretty much anything, but I'm still going to do whatever I want. I'm Stubbs McKenzie.
Good. I'll be in touch.
The screen goes black. Moments later, the machine reboots. The colorful sprites that you saw when you first approached the arcade cabinet return. There's nothing more to see here. Alice is gone. Alright, I suppose we'll go check out a subway bathroom because there's nothing but good times to be found in the bathroom of subways, am I right? Also drugs from the looks of things? Yep, drugs. So, I mean, that at least feels appropriate. We found drugs in a bathroom subway. That seems reasonable, honestly, given the kind of neighborhood we're in. Alright, so I guess we have nothing else to do but board the train on this railroad plot back to Amsel's office. Hooray! Okay. No bathroom in this subway station, so we can't even rob a dumpster for some discarded drug needles. And again, Stubbs does the pointless fetch quest. Couldn't we have just made this call from Amsel's office? I mean, did we need to go to the whole arcade cabinet thing? Is that fully necessary, game? Feels a little tacked on. Also, I'm a little disappointed that I did not have to either eat me or drink me anything. That, yeah, that would have added to the flair, really. Alright, well, let's go talk to Crazy Ass and see what he wants. What's up, Crazy? I have completely wasted your entire fortune, and you're gonna die destitute and alone. Probably a ward of the state. Although that has nothing to do with the loss of funds. I mean, you're gonna wind up a ward of the state because you're insane. Stubbs McKenzie, did you make contact with Alice? Yeah, I did, and she took all your cash. Very good! I didn't need that fucking money anyway. I was only gonna squander it to try and drill the demons out of my skull. I can't imagine that this will be cheap. What was Alice's stated price? Pretty much all of it. He shrugs. It's about as I expected. Thankfully, we're prepared for this, because money has no concrete meaning once our demonic overlords arrive from their beyond plane, and I've established contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged in your mission computer. One job file's already there. While you're working to earn Alice's fee, I'll continue to dig for clues about Flareswing. If she is in fact roosting under the Harfeld Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. My demonic contacts know all, see all, and feel all. They're in her blood right now. They know exactly what she's thinking and feeling. A dragon is a large thing to hide after all, and nothing can hide from the demons. You should be careful, Paul. Remember what happened to Monica? You know what? I don't really think it would help giving him a caution, so it sounds like you're on top of things. Pretty much anything in this conversation is what I'm looking for here, Amsel. It's my job to be on top of things. Things like the demons. Gotta stay on top of them. They're ever grasping, trying to invade our reality, but I keep them at bay because that's the way I go. You needn't worry about me on that account. You also don't need to worry about our mysterious Matrix killer. At least, not insofar as I'm concerned. I won't step near a jackpoint until this entire sorry episode is over. Well, the one thing Amsel has said that entire sorry episode, yeah, I'm on board with that, Paul. Probably a wise decision. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Mallet is working to recover information off those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process, and it will not be quick. Much like Mike's descent into complete madness and insanity, it's neither painstaking or quick. But she's optimistic that she'll be able to succeed in time. Unlike me, I'm doomed. Doomed, Stubbs. I'm doomed to doom. Finally, I've been checking up on our friend, the orc with the skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Yeah, that sounds real good, Paul. Can this conversation be over? No, of course not. One last thing before you go, Stubbs McKenzie. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him, the orc who runs the shelter across the way? No, I just got here. Why would I know an orc who runs a homeless shelter across the street? Ah, well, he has a job for you and discuss it with me, because he knows about the demons, and I can't keep any secrets from them, but he promised that it would prove to be worth your time. I'll keep it in mind. Amsel is scaring me more and more, really. His descent into madness at this point is pretty well documented. I mean, he's basically the Blanche Dubois of Shadowrun. Do I want to carry any of this junk with me? Only the stuff that I would like to sell. Grenades are for lesser men, really. I don't feel that Stubbs McKenzie necessarily needs those, but advanced med kits could go a long way. So let's add the med kit. These drugs we'll just try and get rid of, really. I don't honestly think we're gonna need them. Of course, we got Stubbs and Dante, the Wonder Dog, who could carry an advanced drone repair kit, but not a grenade, because that's perfectly sensible. Always let your dogs repair your electronics, but you can't really trust a dog with explosives. That's reasonable. So our new objective is to find 50 grand. It's gonna be tough, because Stubbs is gonna spend it on booze pretty much as fast as he can acquire it. This is gonna be a real challenge for Stubbs McKenzie. Yeah, my workstation and mission computer. Can I have my quest hub, please, so I can just go? Check the status of the Alice Fund. No. Open the jobs directory. For the love of God, yes. View all pending and active jobs. Pharma cleanup job. Oh, God. Here you'll find a complete transcript of my conversation with Herr Fuchs, a potential client. The job seems to be relatively straightforward, and the payout is reasonable. Not like the demons in my head, they're damn unreasonable, but on this one, I would like to give you one word of caution before you proceed. There are aspects of this run that you might find morally troubling. Be sure to read and understand the specifics of the job before accepting. If you do accept, you'll be expected to carry out the requirements of the job in full. Don't make a contract with the demon that you're not ready to fully fill on, because let me tell you, when it comes to the fine print, those fucking demons really are sticklers. After reading the transcript, you can choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in the affirmative, our client will be notified, and I'll make all the necessary preparations for the run. Guest. Okay. Herr Amsel. Yes, I am here. To whom am I speaking? Guest. You may call me Herr Fuchs. Very well. Please describe the work that you would like that. Do I have to do the voice in the transcript? I think I do. Straight to the point. I like that. Very well. I would like to retain your team's services to clean up a mess. Can't you just give me the job already? Why do I have to read this? I don't care about your transcript. Just tell me who I have to fucking murder already. Go on. My employers dispatched a team of operatives to conduct a quiet operation at a local sharing pharma ag lab. Unfortunately, they botched the job. The team was eliminated, but we have written reliable information that one of the operatives has been taken captive. If these rogue agents were to split information leading back to my employers, it could lead to a corporate war. A great many lives could be lost. My employers would like nothing more than to prevent such a tragic turn of events. I see. And you wish to retain my team's services to tie up the loose ends? Exactly. The captive operative is a rigger by the name of Thorvald Anstad. We need him neutralized before he can inform us to his captors. As Anstad and his team have already put on a facility on high alert, stealth will not be an option. Your team will need to shoot its way in, eliminate Anstad, and exit the facility. A straightforward enough task and well within my team's capabilities. What are you offering in terms of pay? 15,000 new yen. This offer is non-negotiable. Very well, I'll pass on the offer to my team. Very good. Good day, Herr Amsel. The text field disappears. A single line of text pops onto the center of the screen, taking its place. Yeah, I'll just go murder a rigger. I don't care. Alright, so we got that one. What about this one? Amsel's face appears on the screen, because this guy, like the demons in his head, is now fucking haunting my nightmares, I guess. Samuel Beckenbauer's approached me with an offer of work. Apparently, there's an associate of his who learned some disturbing details regarding the Berlin chapter of the Humanist Polo Club. He'd like to contract your team to investigate these rumors. So, really, he wants us to go and investigate the sort of future version of what is kind of sort of like a KKK club. They're sort of like a racist organization. I don't really want to hang out with those guys, no.
Beckenbauer was unwilling to discuss the specifics of the job in your absence. He's requested that you speak with him in person at your earliest convenience, because he won't talk to me. He knows about the demons. The demons are onto him, and he won't have any truck with me.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go talk to him. So that doesn't even give me the mission. I still have to actually go. Yeah, all right. We've had an ass full of this place. Let's get the hell out of here. Take the U-Bahn to the Pharma Laboratory Complex. Well, could I go talk to the orc first, game? I'm serious, man. The railroad plot. These guys. This is like a early turn of the 19th century kind of movie, like an old silent film where it's got some fucking mustachioed fella tying people to the railroad tracks. They just won't let us off this railroad plot. So let's get to talk to Beckenbauer here, who appears to be running a 3-card Monty game with the homeless. That's just fucking scummy, dude. You're trying to scam the homeless out of what little cash they have? That's cold, brother. Cold. At the sound of your approach, an orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there is kindness in his eyes. This grill he's got working doesn't really speak of kindness. Now, I know he's an orc and all, but, I don't know, he doesn't look exceptionally friendly. Just saying. Guten Tag, dwarf. Can I help you with something? Yeah, you're actually asking for me there, dude. What the fuck do you want? Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. He takes a deep breath, slowly releases and looks you in the eye. Tell me, what do you know about the Humanus Bully Club? They're a bunch of scumbags. He nods. A label that I would not apply to many people, but the leadership of Humanus are deserving of the title. The corrupt, angry young humans into bile-spewing hate-mongers. Their bloody rhetoric helped to instigate the Night of Rage. Keep talking, I guess. Because, for the love of God, why would you stop talking? He nods. Yesterday, I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him and he confided in me. He told me it made my blood run cold. Cut to the chase, Sam. I mean, I know you're not going to cut to the fucking chase, but please, for brevity's sake. Yes, of course. Please forgive my rambling. I am not accustomed to dealing with people in your line of work. The long and the short of it is that the Berlin chapter of the Humanus is planning something involving a large shipment of an extremely hazardous chemical. Their leader, Volker Stahl, is a vicious ideologue. It goes without saying that whatever he intends to do, it won't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation as delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanus compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. What makes you think they'll talk to me? I'm no more of a human than you are. The pragmatic Stubbs, coming to the fore here. Many of the smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanus will allow you into their compound. The rest will be up to you. Okay. That's fine. I don't care. As long as they can get me in the door, I can punch people to death, and I'll be happy and covered in blood. Yes, good. From your reputation around the Cruz Bazaar, I knew that you were the right man for the job. Yeah, let's talk about cash here. I have contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 million as payment. I trust this will be sufficient? Well, I don't have etiquette to try and talk you up, and 22 grand is nothing to sneeze at, so sure, count me in. He nods. Excellent, I am relieved. I will make the arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxim. Take the U-Bahn to Shatadest and you will find him waiting there. Okay. Best of luck to you, Stubbs McKenzie, and good hunting. Know that you're doing a great thing for the metahumans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. Well, they better not go unrecognized. Specifically, they better go with 22,000 fucking methods of recognition here. Because that's what you agreed to, and that's what I agreed to, and if you don't pay me what we've agreed to, I'm gonna punch your heart out of your chest and possibly eat it. Probably not. I mean, more likely I'll just smash a beer can on my forehead. I am Stubbs McKenzie. But, there can't possibly be any more fetch questing to go. So what I think I'm gonna do, we will wrap this episode up here, and then our next 2 episodes should be nothing but glorious, double-fisted, face-punching, nut-kicking, ball-crushing, intestine-tearing action as Stubbs McKenzie finally gets to put a little foot to ass and maybe, just maybe, gets rid of this goddamn dog who won't stop fucking following us around. I mean, can we sit Ubu, sit you or something, Dante? You're a nice dog and all, but you're real needy, man, real needy, and I hate to break it to you, pal, but Stubbs McKenzie is a lone wolf. Stubb runs alone. He's a one-man wolf pack. Much like Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover, I don't have really a pack to run with, despite the fact that you clearly want to be in my pack. I can't have it. I can't have it. I'm not going to turn over a new leaf like Zach. I'm just not. I'm forever a lone wolf, sir. And really, you're kind of horning in on my action, because I can't be a lone wolf if there are 2 of us. See how that doesn't work? No, because you're just a dog. And a virtual dog at that. Well, I think AMCell may be rubbing off on me, so I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us. And I promise face punching in our very next episode. At least I hope, because who the hell knows, there could be another fire hose worth of dialogue that Harebrained Schemes would like to spray down our throats. And if so, we just kind of have to duck our shoulders and weather the storm. But if you want to catch that episode, you might consider subscribing as well. Of course, we post new episodes of Shuffle Mode every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.